What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really exciting boot review for you guys. It's a company that I have had a lot of admiration for over the last several years. I actually wore in quarantine period a pair of Mizuno's, the Neo Beta, or the Neo 2s, I believe. Mizuno Neo 2s, Morelia Neo 2s. And today I have a different silo for you guys. I've got the Rebula Cup made in Japan in the bright red colorway. Very excited about these. Mizuno is a company that takes pride in the quality of their materials. They know the types of people that buy their boots. They know the types of materials that they want to use. It's always the highest quality, and you pay for that high quality. Usually a Mizuno boot runs anywhere between $280 and $320 US for a non-limited edition pair, which is obviously anywhere between $50 and $100 more expensive than the normal kind of big three football brands. But a lot of the players that wear Mizuno are the players that know what they like, and they wear it because it's the best quality boots you can buy on the market, almost bar none. So without further ado, guys, let's hop into the Rebula Cup made in Japan review. All right, so the Rebula Cup is made completely out of K-leather, kangaroo leather, and a little bit of synthetic leather on the midfoot. The box is all black, really nice box, pretty simple, made in Japan with the Mizuno logo in gold, which I think is such a cool touch. And without further ado, let's open that box. It's got the string bag in it, which is a pretty low quality string bag, I'm going to be honest. For the quality they put in their boots, they don't put very much quality in their string bag. Yeah, I won't even go there. Anyway, open this up for you guys, and those are the boots. Let's get these out. Wow, they are shockingly light. Again, I have not seen these before. I just ordered them and wanted to get them on camera as soon as possible and get my authentic review. So those are, I'll try to keep that tag on there. Okay, wow, right away, first impressions. First of all, incredibly light. They're beautiful. I really like this red colorway. I think it'd be really cool in like an all black. There was a colorway that came out that was all black with sort of rainbow accents, which I thought was a really cool. I couldn't get my hands on that pair, but that's okay. So these are made out of kangaroo leather. Almost the entire upper is kangaroo leather. I'm gonna take this little piece of plastic out, or paper out, so that I can show you. The kangaroo leather is so soft. I mean, the quality, you can just tell right away the quality is just impeccable. The midfoot is made out of a synthetic K-leather, so it's similar to maybe like a Kangalite from Nike, but obviously like a way better version of that. The quality is just incredible. You can feel it right away. It's really thin. There's also some foam pods that are placed in each of these little stitched spots on the outside, which is supposed to really help with touch. These are actually meant for, so the Morelia Neo series, the Morelia Neo is sort of their speed boot category. These are actually supposed to be these are like built for semi-speed boot-esque, but they're made to be more of like a control speed boot. So a speed boot and or control boot that's supposed to have really great stability with the sole plate that's here, that's supposedly really fantastic. And then of course it's a lightweight boot. It's got great fit and feel supposedly because it's got the leather and it'll stretch and mold to your foot really well. It's also got supposedly some really great support on the arch of your foot, so the boot feels really anatomical and natural. There's a suede inner lining that runs basically from here all the way around to about the same spot, so it's like all the way around there, which is supposed to help slippage in the heel, which I think is a really cool thing as well. It's got the Mizuno logo on the back, on the side, and then Fit Grip on this part, which is just that grippy. It's actually super grippy on the inside. The leather is a little less grippy, but as soon as you jump into that portion of the foot where the kangaroo, like the fake or pseudo kangaroo leather is, it's really sticky. Like that's there. and then this is just really easy, but that's much stickier, which I think is great. The sole plate seems pretty straightforward. It's just a bunch of conical studs, but they're put in an order and in a way that makes me think this would be great for pivoting, great for lateral support, much more of sort of that OG Tiempo vibe, which a lot of players still wear. If you look at players like Busquets, Phil Foden, and he's even younger. I mean, Phil Foden's a young guy and he still wears the Phantom GT Elites, or the Phantom GTs, but with the Tiempo Legend 3 or 4 outsole. Like, if you look closely at those boots, he's wearing conical studs like this because it's the best way to get sort of an all-around grip and feel on the ground. So I am very excited for these boots, guys. Mizuno has been on my radar for a while. I never got a chance to have a closer look at the Rebula 3s. And I forget what the official name for those were, but the boot that came before this one. This one is just sort of the new and updated version. I've heard kind of mixed reviews on this one. Everybody was saying that the Rebula 3 was sort of a really amazing boot, and then they went to this one and it's a little more simplified and it's not as tech forward. But to be fair, I mean, the tongue looks fantastic. It's got sort of a mesh material in it. It's got suede on the underside. So I reckon these boots are going to be fantastic as far as fit and feel goes. Probably one of the best out of the box on the market. They probably won't take that much break-in time, but again, it's whether or not that's a boot that you are interested in as something that's a lot more traditional, a lot more leather-like, and if you do want that leather feel, I think something like this as opposed to a Tiempo might actually be, or a Tiempo or a Copa Sense. Plus, I think this might actually be a really good fit for you guys because it is a lot more high quality. It's going to last you a lot longer. And Mizuno just has a reputation of making really, really quality products. And I think if having brand is not really that important to you, so if you don't care about having a swoosh or a 3 stripes or a Puma Cat on your boot, then maybe this would be a good feel for you guys, because I think they're super light. They feel lighter than a Tiempo, that's for sure. They feel lighter than a Copa, and they look like they'd have great lateral stability and just overall fit and feel. So that's kind of my first impressions. I am super excited to try these on. I think they would be just a great option for me if I was interested in wearing a more thick boot during training or in games. I'm actually really considering going to a lineup of boots, and let me explain that. So over the past several years, I've sort of got stuck switching between silos, and I can't really decide. Some days I feel like I want to wear a speed boot. Some days I want to feel the leather type sensation. And I get to a point where I'm really like, why don't I just wear a couple different pairs of boots? Why don't I have 2 or 3 different pairs of boots? Maybe I've got a more synthetic-y feel one, like a speed boot. Maybe I've got more of a leather one like this. Maybe I've got really old school version, like a Predator remake, and just kind of really get one of each, and then just on the day decide which one I want to wear, because I think that'd be a great way to rotate, sense of style, something else. So very excited for these guys. Let's hop straight into the on feet portion of the video, where I'll explain how obviously they fit and feel on feet length and width wise. These are a US 9. They're in my usual US 9 US. And then we will go into sort of whether or not I think I would wear these as a pro player, whether I think they'll be good enough to handle the pro game, which I know secretly, I know they will. It'll be just fine. But whether or not I want to maybe pick up a pair of these for long term. And especially after my surgery, it might be good to have some arch support in there. So maybe a good thing to consider. So let's hop into it, guys. All right, guys, on to the on-feet portion of the Mizuno Rebula Cups. Very, very excited to see how these fit and feel on feet. I've heard some great things. I have some really close friends who wear Mizunos and absolutely love them, both the Neo Betas and these ones. So let's hop straight into it. I'm going to leave this tag on just because if I end up selling these boots or giving them back or not keeping them, I guess, I want to make sure that they are in good condition, plus the tags are all on for the next person who decides to buy them, etc., etc. So laces on Mizunos are always and always have been these really weird cloth ones. I think they could definitely do with a lace upgrade. Genuinely, I just think that's, the way that football boots are going. I think you might as well have a pair of laces that actually looks technologically advanced like the boot does. A friend of mine earlier had compared these sort of to a really high-tech Tiempo or a high-tech Copa. Obviously with the new Copa that's mostly synthetic, it's a little bit of a different story, but yeah, so I love how deep this lacing system goes. I think this is gonna be so fantastic for fit and feel on feet. So let's hop back here and try these on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, wow. Okay, so right away, 9 US is perfect for me. That's what I wear normally in all the other boots that I have and have worn. I would probably say out of the box comfort, these are probably in my top 5 ever. Straight away, like no doubt in my mind. Fantastic comfort. Great support on the arch, which I really enjoy as well. And they just fit so well. Let's get these all laced up. Okay. And immediately I can tell the premium quality of that leather. I mean, it is so unbelievably soft. Okay, wow. So right away, Rebula Cups, fantastic comfort. There they are on the side and the back. Unbelievable comfort. And I imagine on the ball, oh, excuse me guys, they would be just fantastic. The sole plate is really nice. It's really good for getting me up on my toes. I love this little circular piece of the sole plate right there. It's got that like circle of studs. I think these boots would be just fantastic for playing. I bet the touch on the ball is just absolutely incredible. Really hugs the foot nicely because I can pull any of these in and really get customized fit through the midfoot in the synthetic and in the forefoot in the leather side of things. So again, really impressed with how these fit and feel. Definitely would recommend for those players who want a leather boot. I reckon these are the best leather boots on the market right now as far as quality and fit goes. They are so comfortable. Really interested to see. I would say these are a 9.5 for me. 9.5 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10, one of those. Goodness gracious, these are comfortable. Like I would absolutely be down to wear these in a game or a training session, whatever I was allowed to. Definitely considering this pair of football boots for when I get done with the surgery. So excited to try these in an actual match or in a training session because I do genuinely think these would be fantastic. So that is sort of my thoughts on the Mizuno Rebula Cups. They hug the heel really tightly. I really like how the heel fits. The suede liner in here really makes sure you stay in that boot the entire time you're wearing them. Again, this is outrageous how soft these are. I would probably do a lace replacement. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I don't really like how long these laces are. Either I'd replace them or I'd cut them and then burn the tips so that it was a little more, it was a little shorter because I really don't like how floppy the laces are. That being said, if you are somebody who is in the market for the most premium leather possible feel, I would say go with something like this or go with something like a Mizuno Morelia straight up. Morelia Neo is going to be great, but it is a speed boot, whereas the regular Morelia is light and it's nice, but it's that very traditional type feel. But if you want something that's a leather feel, very modern fit and feel on feet, definitely 110 out of 10% would recommend these Morelia, not the Morelia, the Rebula Cups, the Mizuno Rebula Cups. and so excited about these guys. I will definitely be checking these out for training starting again up in September, October, when I am healed and ready to get back on the pitch for the next season. If you enjoyed this video and got value from it, make sure you like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post every 3 days and I'm on a really consistent schedule with all sorts of day in the life videos, boot reviews, and showing you guys what day in the life of an injured player obviously is right now and what a process is of getting a professional contract and back into the pro game. So that is it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for joining. Again, as always, be awesome, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.